Dominate lust, watching hearts grow numb to all conviction. The church is trying to be politically correct. They want to call it love, but it's literally a mess. If sin is addressed and you're told to confess, time to switch to a church where your spirit is caressed now. Can't stop your ears from itching. You don't look like what hurts your feelings, but he felt every thorn, every lash, every blow for the sake of our souls by his crucifixion. No discernment, superstition. Hocus pocus, pot of fiction. If you're not a fan of the truth, this here's your stop. You're not gonna want to hear this. Let's just be honest. Let's call it what it is. Because some just want the spotlight, the glory that is his. But what you gonna do when you find out what you did, when you did what you did while doing what you did? You said it was all for him while you preached to them, but the whole entire time he knew your intent. You better wake up. Because here's the test: no makeup, no MAC, no CoverGirl, no Maybelline, Revlon, no fake here. Abusing the grace when he died to replace, just to propitiate for your crazy mistakes. Plant your feet, plant your face, plant your life and reverence his ways. So we have to abandon all we have carnally known to be true. Stop altering scripture and find a better fit for you. We can't decode the truth, just like M&Ms, it melts in your mouth now, eternal fire in the end. You stick with the lies and you think it's all gravy. So what you think you're gonna get in because you pledged to Japan or Haiti? Listen, my flesh got an offer to join the losing team. But I'd be a star and individually be supreme, my soul in exchange for benefits and perks, flying higher than Larry's bird, the best they ever heard. But I chose the winning team, so my flesh is yearning, gotta cast it down early like James and walk worthy. Too many Reverend Scotty people just trying to assist with religious twists. The whole point is missed why the cross even exists. The problems we're facing are bigger than race, denomination, or Guitar Hero Extreme Expert on PlayStation. 3 in 1. Father, Spirit, Son, one Lord, one faith, one baptism. Right. He did it all for you. Tortured and bruised for you. He even knew before he came what he had to go through. And still, he came just for you. A spat in face for you. Exposed bones, torn flesh, and open back for you. A crown of thorns for you. Hail, King of the Jews. Minds projected, despised, all just for you. Against the nails went through. His feet and hands for you. Father, into thy hands, his last breath for you. A guilt offering, a ransom made just for you. But what you fail to understand is that it should have been you. Because we're guilty. Lord knows we're filthy. I mean, you know all the things you know what I'm saying. Come on, feel me. God, my Father, sent his Son the way, the truth, and the life, and the best way to think was with the way you live your life. Shh. If you're quiet enough, you can hear it. There's a war going on between your flesh and your spirit. Must admit, at times I fear it like teenagers with pregnancy tests. Although I may never verbally admit it, sometimes now it will grow inside and confess. And there will be no doubt what's inside will come out, and where will I spend eternity? What will get the best of me? See, I'm a victim of satisfying flesh and leaving spirit with what's left of me. Practically nothing. My spirit connects with children in parts of Africa because of soul malnutrition. My flesh at times feels guilty trying to attend seminars and events, hoping to stumble across divine intervention, instead of just taking a moment to listen to you. My flesh has lied to me. It's I've lied to myself. Because do we really want truth? Are you really ready to hear the problems actually not them, it's you? Me? Not possible. Yes, me. The slave to sin has been set free, but willingly wears these chains. Willingly, killing me, feel me, because this is war. Flesh like in spirit, unskilled with the sword, dancing on the mercy of granny's prayers like that's gonna get me in heaven's doors. Fully aware it takes so much more, must be transformed, strive for perfection, bring flesh under subjection, pray through the pain, fast but not in vain, turn off the TV, shut off the radio, get off of social media, get down on my face and cry out for repentance until my face makes an indent in the floor. The spirit must mature. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, and when I failed, he picked me up. He died for my sins, but do I love him enough not to go there again? Now, if I don't get out now, then there in sin is where I'll die. Now, flesh is trying with all of its might, me trying to convince me to be comfortable with sin, trying to justify and make it all right. Strategically reading scriptures like love is kind and love is patient. Psalms and no revelations. Face it, you want to be in the battle and win with no training and no discipline. So I press towards. Although by the scars of sin's cracked whips, I move forward and die to self instead of to sin. Because if I don't get out right now, I will die. If I don't get out right now, I will die. And God has not given me a spirit to fear, but shh. If you're quiet enough, you can hear it. There's a war going on between your flesh and your spirit. So why try to justify it? First step, just stop denying. We all need to make a change. Oh, can't you feel the pain? Come on, keep holding on. Brother, you gotta stay strong. Sister, still sing your song, cause soon a change gon' come. Don't look for help from them, they struggling with the same sin. You try to duck and dodge, keep your kids away from harm. Lean on the everlasting arms, he'll keep you safe and warm. Wake up and sound the alarm, hurry get your war clothes on. I hope for better days, I'm hoping for a change. I'm hoping and I pray without delay. I know you think you got time, can't tell who's on your side. I'm hoping that you get it right, I pray you see the light, the light.